Best in-game leader right now, I think it's Fallen, for sure, because team playing always unpredictable and it's hard to predict or read to them how they play, so yeah, definitely it's Fallen.
I'm not. I don't really like the style, but I feel like Glaive gave a lot of things to Astralis when he came in the team. They've won a major. They've won like 3 tournaments, something like they never did, almost never did in the past. So I feel like he gave them, sorry, a lot of things, and it looked like it's really structured and everything is smooth when he is the in-game leader. So I'm gonna go for him.
Fallen, I think playing against him, I can really tell that he has a really good understanding of the game. He knows how to outplay the opponents and mid-game really well. I think that's a hard suit to gain is mid-gaming, because obviously it's easy to call strat at the start of the round, but when someone can effectively mid-game, they can win the game at any moment. So I think Fallen for me.
Glaive, Fallen. All the top teams have really good in-game leaders, so it's hard to pick. But they're all very different in their own styles.
I will say Fallen. I have a huge respect for the player and also the man, so Fallen.
I think it would be a tie between Kerrigan and Fallen. I think Kerrigan's really good at utilizing the players that he has, and I think Fallen is really good at in placing like structure within his team and making sure everyone's on the same page.
I think it will be Glaive. He did a huge job for Astralis when he came to the team.
I'd say the best in-game leader right now is probably Kerrigan. The way he exploits his players and a lot of decisions he makes mid-round on some very specific map, for instance, overpass, etc., are pretty impressive. And so I think although he has like a lot of fraggers in his team, I think he's responsible for a lot of success in phase.
Best in-game leader, kind of hard to say right now, because I feel like a lot of in-game leaders nowadays have a lot of help from outside the team, but not a lot of people know who calls a lot. But I think Fallen is a good IGL, but I think Cold Zero helps him a lot as well, so I think Fallen and Cold.
Maybe Glaive from Astralis is actually doing some heavy lifting for his team. At least this tournament he's playing really well, so.
I'd go for Golden, because he brought Fnatic back to good performance in pretty much every tournament. They were like first in every online leagues, and they qualified in Legend for the major. And I guess they're back with Golden, yeah.
I would probably say Glaive, or maybe even Kerrigan as well. It's hard to say who's the best in-game leaders when you don't play with them, so you don't know if they're contributing with that much or if it's inputs from players as well. But I know Glaive and Kerrigan is a really good in-game leaders.
I would say Fallen, because he has a huge impact in the game, and according to what I heard, he has also a huge impact outside the game. I mean, in terms of leadership and as an opener, as a player, he's really good.
I really like Fallen as an in-game leader too.
For me, it'd be between Fallen and Kerrigan, and I think if I had to pick, I would say Fallen, but I think Kerrigan is still a great in-game leader as well.
Actually, the one who surprised me the most maybe has to be Chris J from Mousesports, since they've been having so good results. I guess he must be doing something right. I don't know much about him like as an in-game leader, but yeah, he has to get a lot of credit for the results they've been getting lately, so I would say Chris J.
I think maybe Chris J. He's surprising a lot of people in Mousesports.
Fallen. Because he's the AVP of his team, like he's leading super well and he's putting numbers, so.
I have played with Glaive and I know he's a very strong in-game leader, so I would pick him.